Tom Green finds peace in the country after Hollywood hustle. After 2 decades in Hollywood, Tom Green was ready to leave the city lights behind. In 2021, the comedian and actor packed up and returned to his roots in Canada, settling on a 150-acre farm in Ontario. And while the bustling life of California might have once been appealing, Green is now thriving in the simplicity of rural life. "It's a lot different from Los Angeles," Green told Fox News Digital. "And I'm happy to be on the farm. Living in the country is a far cry from his former life in Hollywood, where the opportunities for fame and excitement were endless." But despite the allure of comedy clubs and sushi restaurants, Green admits there's not much about LA that he misses. In fact, he feels more at home in the wilds of Ontario. His new home is far from the glitz and glam of Hollywood. It's a quiet, peaceful life surrounded by animals, chickens, a donkey, and a 1,500-pound mule named Fanny. "I'm often in the wilderness," Green shared. "There's not a lot outside the farm as far as restaurants and conveniences. But honestly, it's nice. It's nice to be living in the country." A new chapter, Tom Green Country. The shift from city life to farm life hasn't just been a lifestyle change, it's also sparked a creative revival. Green is now sharing his journey with the world in a new series, Tom Green Country, available on Prime Video. The series chronicles his adjustment to life on the farm, and also includes This Is the Tom Green documentary, which takes a deep dive into his rise to fame. Not only that, but Green's also dropped a new stand-up special titled Tom Green, I Got a Mule, and a country album, Home to the Country, celebrating his newfound way of life. The farm isn't just a retreat for Green, it's become a source of inspiration. Reflecting on his past, he says, "I've kept all of this footage for years of my old public access show and videos. The show was pretty outrageous. I think I wanted to put this documentary together to set the record straight and let people get to know what I'm all about." The call of the wild. The decision to leave California wasn't an overnight one. In fact, it began during the pandemic when Green's stand-up tour was put on hold. With time on his hands, he took to the open road in a camper van, traveling across the southwestern US and creating content for his YouTube channel. "I realized I love being out in nature so much," he said. "I grew up in Canada, and I always spent a lot of time fishing and being out in the wilderness there. It was that time away from the fast-paced world of Hollywood that gave Green the clarity he needed. I just decided I wanted to live like that," he explained. So, he moved back home, back to where it all started, not far from his childhood home. Close to family, close to peace. Living on the farm has also brought Green closer to his family. His parents, who famously forgave him after he pranked them by putting a cow's head on their bed, a moment immortalized in the Godfather-style prank from his MTV show, are nearby. "Getting a farm close to my family, it's been the best decision I've made," Green said. But it's not just about reconnecting with family. For Green, it's about finding inner peace. "When I was living in Los Angeles, it was always go go go," he said. "You're always trying to figure out what you're doing next, and you can get stressed out. It's nice to live in a simpler, calmer environment and just be in the presence of these animals. It's a very calming and peaceful thing." Life on the farm, a newfound passion. Green has taken to farm life with surprising enthusiasm. He's not just a visitor, he's fully immersed in the daily chores. "I didn't know anything about riding horses or mules," Green laughed. "But I've really gotten to become very comfortable riding Fanny. This massive rideable mule has become a staple of his mornings as he saddles her up and rides out into the wilderness surrounding his property. It's been an extremely beautiful experience to be able to bond with an animal like that," he added. In addition to riding Fanny, Green spends his days tending to the animals and exploring the land. He's often joined by his dog, Charlie, or his fiancée, Amanda Nelson, as they ride an ATV together across the farm. The slower pace of life is a stark contrast to his hectic showbiz days, and it suits him well. A simple life, Green's advice for those seeking peace. As much as Green enjoys the peace of rural living, he emphasizes that it's not for everyone. "If you do want to move to the country and leave the city, you have to genuinely like that rural lifestyle," he cautioned. "You have to want not just peace and quiet, but you have to enjoy all aspects of it." For Green, it's about embracing nature in its entirety, even if it means the occasional mosquito or muddy boots. Maybe there'll be a few mosquitoes here and there. Maybe there'll be some muddy boots. But it's something that's in your blood. Tom Green is living proof that sometimes, the biggest step towards happiness is stepping away from the chaos and into the simplicity of life on the farm. As he continues to juggle his comedy career and his quieter country life, one thing is clear: Green has found his peace.